Giovanna, hey, what are you doing? We're on camera.
Sorry, I was posting to my Instagram story. Here, get in my photo. Cute.
Giovanna, why do you like social media so much?
What do you mean? Everyone has social media.
No, they don't.
Well, not everyone. But did you hear that they're working on an Instagram platform for kids under 13?
What?
Yep, let me tell you more. Facebook, who owns the popular social media platform Instagram, has started exploring a similar photo sharing app for children under 13. Under current Instagram policy, users under 13 are not allowed to have an account on the app. This new version would be created specifically for children under 13 and would have different security and privacy settings. This movement has been met with a lot of pushback. Recently, over 40 attorney generals or state law enforcement officials from states such as California, New York, and Texas have signed a letter against creating this under 13 Instagram platform. The letter stated that the use of social media can be detrimental to the health and well-being of children who are not equipped to navigate the challenges of having a social media account.
Well, they're right. Kids under 13 should not be on social media.
I disagree. I love social media. Here's why. The first reason why social media is positive is because it allows you to get creative and share your identity. You can express yourself in fun, artistic ways, as well as share your beliefs and opinions about important issues. And the best part is, you can reach a wider audience than if you were to just say these things to people in person. Which brings me to my next point, the ability to make and strengthen social connections. Social media allows you to stay connected with friends and distant family members, as well as make new friends or followers. And finally, you can learn so many new things. I mean, that feta pasta recipe that took over TikTok, delicious. But I've also learned more important things, such as tips for math class and watch meditation videos to stay calm.
Listen, I'm not denying there's some useful, important, or just plain old fun content on social media platforms. But you can find that stuff not just on social media, but other places too. You heard of the internet?
Yes, Trenton, I've heard of the internet.
Okay. My point is, sure, some content on social media is great, but a lot isn't. And there's some big downsides to it. Let me explain more. One negative thing about social media is it can be distracting and socially isolating. I know you're thinking, how can social media cause social isolation or distance from others? Well, although you may be interacting with others through technology, you're missing that in-person interaction. A 2019 study by Common Sense Media found that teenagers spend an average of 7 hours and 22 minutes a day on their phones or a device. And tweens, ages 8 to 12, spend an average of 4 hours and 44 minutes a day. I mean, school is like 6 hours. Combine that with about 7 or 5 hours of screen time, and that's your day right there. While some of that screen time may be spent interacting with friends, a lot of that time is spent watching videos or playing games solo. Additionally, another Common Sense Media survey found that for Gen Z, 61% of teens would rather text, interact over social media, or video chat than see each other in person. And part of the problem with that is people often act differently over technology than they would in person. Which brings me to my next point, cyberbullying. You ever get a text or a DM from someone and think, whoa, I'm not sure they would say that in person. Imagine you're in a fight with a friend. Would you rather resolve the problem over text or confront them in person? My guess is over text. For some reason, it seems lower pressure and less uncomfortable. But this is the problem. People say things over text or online that they would never say in person, and sometimes that can lead to cyberbullying, meaning the use of electronic communication to bully a person, usually by sending messages that are intimidating or threatening or by posting rumors about someone else. A 2018 Pew Research Center study found that 59% of teens say they have experienced cyberbullying, with name-calling and rumor spreading being the most common. Which brings me to my next point. Social media can have negative mental health effects. A study found that high social media use for teens can often lead to 1. Less sleep because people are staring at their screens at night, 2. Online harassment or cyberbullying, and 3. Lower self-esteem and poor body image, especially among girls. Lack of sleep, cyberbullying, and low confidence can cause a constant cycle of negative thoughts or depression. Now, I'm not saying all kids that use social media have depression, but this is a scary reality we can't ignore.
I guess I didn't realize all that. I mean, my experience on social media has been mostly positive, but I've definitely had moments where it made me feel negative about myself and my body.
You're not alone in that, which is why this whole Instagram under 13 platform is not the business.
Whether or not this new app happens, it's important to talk to your family about social media and together decide what's best for you and at what age you should get social media.
There's no harm in waiting or just never getting into it. I mean, look at me, living young, wild, and social media free.